Hey, Dad, you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke.
Little Johnny was in math class, and the teacher says, Little Johnny, if you have $1 and you ask your daddy for $1.50, how much money will you have? Little Johnny says, Teach, I have $1. The teacher says, I'm going to ask you again. Little Johnny, if you have $1 and you ask your daddy for $1.50, how much money will you have? Little Johnny looks her dead in the eyes and says, Teach, I have $1. The teacher says, Little Johnny, you must not know your math very well. Little Johnny says, Teach, that may be, but you don't know my daddy very well either.
You're right. That's me.
You wouldn't give me enough. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, bud.
I had to break up with my girlfriend today.
Oh, man, what happened?
Well, she said, why do you have to break up with me? And then I said, hey, listen, our love's like a fart. If we keep pushing it, it's going to get real messy.
That's kind of what happened with the last one.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, bud.
I made a girl cry at school today again.
Oh, man, what happened this time?
Well, she thinks I'm cute, and then I said, well, that's nice. And then she said, well, don't you love me? And then I said, hey, listen, you're kind of like a candy bar. And then she said, oh, 'cause I'm so sweet. And then I said, well, kinda, half sweet, half nuts.
You can't say that to a girl.
Hey, Dad, I got a question.
Yeah, what's that?
Why don't chickens wear pants?
Why don't chickens wear pants?
Yeah,
I don't know. Why don't they?
because they have their pecker on their head.
You're right.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah, bud.
Miss Ratsniff's mad at me again.
What's you do, Miss Racksniff?
Well, I had my head down in class, and she said, Dami, what's wrong? And then I said, well, Teach, I'm emotionally constipated. And then she said, what? And then I said, I haven't given a crap in days.
You can't say that to
Hey, Dad,
Yeah, bud.
today the teacher asked us what we did over spring break.
Oh, yeah? What'd you tell her?
I told her that we went to Mexico.
Okay.
And then Ray said they got a new dog with no legs. And then the teacher said, aw, that's sad. Well, what'd you name him? And then Ray said, we didn't name him anything. It's not like he's going to come to us anyways.
Did you really say that?
You want to hear a joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke.
Little Johnny applied for a job at Home Depot. And the manager said, you're hired. Little Johnny, right now I can start you at $10 an hour. And in 3 months, I'll raise you to $15 an hour. Little Johnny, when can you start? Little Johnny thinks about it. He says, boss, I'll be ready to start in 3 months.
Hey, Dad, I kind of got in trouble at school the other day.
What happened?
Well, the teacher asked us all to pray before lunch, and everyone was praying, and I just sat there. The teacher asked me, Anthony, why aren't you praying? Don't you pray at home before meals? And I said, well, Teach, the truth is, I don't have to. My dad's a really good cook.
You can't say that.
Hey, Dad, you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke.
Okay, so little Johnny's playing with his wagon, and a firefighter pulls up and says, oh, wow, you look like a real firefighter with your firefighter's cap and your wagon. But then he says, don't you think your wagon would pull a lot better if it was tied around your cat's neck, not his balls? Then little Johnny smiles and says, yeah, but then I'd lose my siren.
My siren. That's a good one.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah, bud.
well, listen to this.
What you got?
Well, I was by the pool earlier, and I asked this one girl if she wanted to be my girlfriend, and she said, no, you're way too young. I'm all ready to get married and become stupid rich. And then I said, hey, listen, you're already halfway there. And then I walked away. Hey, Dad, want to hear a joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke.
Why did Tigger look in the toilet?
Why did Tigger look in the toilet?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because he was looking for poo. Hey, Dad.
Hey, yeah.
I kind of got to tell you something.
What's up?
Well, yesterday at lunch, I had to go to the bathroom real bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I accidentally dropped $1 in the toilet.
Oh, boy. And you flushed it?
Well, I thought about it, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to stick my hand in there. And then I had an idea, and I dropped another $10 in the toilet, and I was like, that's totally worth it.
11. You're nasty. Oh, yuck.
Hey, Dad, I got a question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between an oral and a rectal thermometer?
An oral and a rectal thermometer? I don't know.
Well, simple. It's the taste.
That's so bad.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Why do girls rub their eyes when they wake up?
Why do girls rub their eyes when they wake up?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because they have no balls to scratch. Hey, Dad,
Hey, yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your question?
What did one saggy boob say to the other?
What did one saggy boob say to the other?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We better start getting some support around here. People are going to think we're nuts. Hey, Dad,
Yeah, bud.
this girl at school won't leave me alone.
What's going on?
Well, she said that she loved me, and then I said, oh, great. And then she said, well, what do you think about our love? And then I said, hey, listen, count the stars in the sky. And she said, oh, infinity. And then I said, nope, it's just a waste of time.
You can't say that.
Hey, Dad,
Hey, yeah.
do you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke.
Okay, so one day, little Johnny was in class, and a firefighter came in, and he held up a smoke detector. And he said, can anyone tell me what this is? Little Johnny raises his hand, and he says, you betcha, mister. That thing right there is a tool that my mama uses to let us all know that food is ready.
Yeah, bud.
Grandpa's kind of mad at me.
Oh, boy, what'd you do to your grandpa?
Well, 2 weeks ago, I went to church with Grandma, and I said, Grandma, I gotta pee real bad. And she said, you don't say pee in church. Next time, you say whisper. And then I said, okay. And then the next week, I went to church with Grandpa, and I said, Grandpa, I gotta whisper real bad. And then he said, well, whisper in my ear.
I hope you didn't piss in his ear.
Dad,
Hey, yeah.
do you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke.
Okay, so little Johnny's in class, and his teacher walks in. She wants to connect with the kids right away. And she says, whoever feels stupid, please stand up. Little Johnny looks around, and he doesn't see anyone standing up. So he decides to stand up. And the teacher says, little Johnny, do you feel stupid? Little Johnny says, no, ma'am, I just don't want you standing up there lonely all by yourself.